My name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is not my normal video so far. Well, I say normal, I've been doing this a month. But I have a new delivery. So I thought I'd do my first ever unboxing video. Now I suspect that yes it is. This is the Oracle of Heaven and Hell from Bloodstone Studios, which you can find on, or could find on Kickstarter. You may have noticed that every time the Devil card comes up with me, I always like to clarify it with this deck, which is called the Demon Possessed Tarot, which is based upon the Spirits of the Goetia, the 72 demons that Solomon summoned to build his temple. So this is called the Oracle of Heaven and Hell, because before I even discovered Bloodstone Studios, they did an angel-based one, and this now is a sort of combination between the two. So yeah, excuse the big knife. I might as well bring the other camera up, and you can see my excitement of getting into well, I say getting into the box. Now, I saw this on Kickstarter. I'd found the Demon Possessed Tarot. I think they were still on sale. But I found the Oracle of Heaven and Hell on Kickstarter after being emailed. So, as you can see, packaged beautifully, all the way from the States. Does he say where in the States? Los Angeles. So, all the way from the West Coast. And this is packaged beautifully. So I highly recommend this guy because his work is quite stunning. So really, really nice quality guidebook. I mean, never mind the quality, feel the width. That really nicely embossed this. It's a paperback, but there was a hardback option, but there was only so much I could afford. And this is so a guide, the 72 demons of the Goetia and the 72 angels of the Kabbalah that rule, Kabbalah, sorry, I should say, that rule over them. Is this by card? This is simply by number. So we've got guides to the spirits of heaven and hell. We've got the 3 degrees of celestial spirits, 9 degrees of diabolical spirits, Seal of Solomon, Secret Seal of Solomon, Shem Hamephorash, 72 goetic demons, Hierarchy of Hell, Hierarchy of Heaven, the sigils for all the various, they're the goetic sigils, and at the back there is the conjuration technique for the consecration of the salt, which is like a if I remember correctly, it's a cleansing and banishing ritual. So there's a couple of pages of grimoire at the back of this, for those who are into that. Ooh, really, really nice silk bag. With a little talisman, the little coin. Can I get in there? Is that supposed to come out? I don't know. It looks like a really nice little talisman and coin. And I don't know, is it supposed to be in plastic? Surely not. I've no idea how to get into it. Right. Sticker. Postcard. Not sure what that's from. Thank you for supporting the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. Please find enclosed your deck and stretch goal rewards. If anything is not to your total satisfaction, let me know right away. Blah, 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 blah. Without the enthusiastic support of Kickstarter backers like you, my continued dalliance would not be possible, and it gives me tremendous pleasure to share these findings with others who truly appreciate them. Important note on breaking in your new deck. The gilding of the edge of the cards may cause them to stick together. Now, I found that with a couple of other decks that I've bought recently. When I first opened the deck, I've had to peel the cards apart from one another. After that point, fine. But you just have to make sure, you know, once you think you've peeled them all, count them. Make sure there's the full 78 and there's not two stuck together in there. His next project, which will be launched on Kickstarter in February 2020, is a 78 card tarot deck built around scenes from the life of Vlad the Impaler, the real life inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. The deck will be accompanied by a full length book titled Vlad, Dracula, An Illustrated Life, which offers new insight into Vlad's occult activities and his connection to the powerful Visconti families, patrons of the famous Visconti Tarot. Okay, that's a new one, isn't it? Right, so that will be on Kickstarter soon. So let me switch to the big camera and you can share the great unveiling with me, if the computer will do what I want it to. Here we go. Okay, here we are. Lovely box. Got fluff on it already. Yes, that is. Look at that. Let me bring it up to the camera a bit more. Again, embossed, just like the Grimoire stroke guidebook. Gold thread in the actual silk bag. And nice cushion. Oh, cushioned as well on the inside. So I'm always apprehensive about this bit. Let's return back to here. I'm always apprehensive about this bit because I don't want to damage the cards. But the shrink wrap is great for them traveling in, but quite a pain in the ass, really. So, right, that's rid of the... And the cardboard box itself is beautiful as well. Again, embossed with the Star of David. Which one's up? Right, that's the lid. And here we have the cards. Another little booklet. So I will look at that in a moment. Let's clear some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, and that, if you're looking for that Dracula tarot, that is a card that he sent, a 9 of stakes from this Dracula tarot. That looks well good. Let's see. Maybe you get a good view from it there. So yes, this is not a tarot deck, and they're numbered, so it's nice and easy to see if any two are sticking together, which they don't appear to be. Yeah, none appear to be sticking together at all. So we have copies of the old diagrams, illustrations from like Dictionnaire Infernal and other Kabbalistic texts, Goetic texts over the years. Baal, maybe I should put the angels up, hey. And I can see I'm going to have to do some research on angels. Vehuaya, New Beginnings, or Bael of Anger. Jeliel, Love and Wisdom, or Agares, who is Immortality. Sitael, Creation of All Things, or Visago, Ingratitude. That's I want to put Visago with Ingratitude, but that's an interesting, and you can see the amount of glitter that's coming off here as well. I don't know if that will show up in the camera. But these are absolutely beautiful. Now, if you don't know your angels, with these little headings like here, Kahethel, I don't even know how to pronounce Kahethel. But it says beneath it, divine blessings. And if you read intuitively, you can still work from the image of the being, the image of the sigil at the back. But here we've got Barbatos with the heading of blasphemy. So you can still work intuitively from the words and from the pictures, even if you don't know who the angels are, because I've yet to see an angel that I actually recognize. No, Mebahel. I've heard of that one. Let me put this on the big camera so you can see them more. Absolutely beautiful. Now the card itself is nice and thick. There's a nice thick stock to it. The printing is really, really clear. The words are all really, really clear. There's the angel diagrams and the goetic diagrams. Certainly the angel diagrams are lighter. There's the goetic ones seem to have a lot more shading. And there it goes, proving me wrong. But it's still proving me right, as with Vesaria, we have Asmodee, Lust and Weak Will, but Vesaria is quite shaded for one of the angelic photos, but Asmodee is quite dark indeed. These are absolutely beautiful. So the other test that I have, just keep going through them quickly. You can always blow this up big screen and freeze frame on cards that interest you. And I want to say that due to the gilding, or with the gilding, not one of these cards has stuck to the next one yet. I've been keeping my eye on the numbers. There's been no missing numbers. So there we go. That's through the whole deck. Now, next important thing, although, yeah, you maybe don't want a black cloth beneath them. There is oodles of glitter here. But this is my next test. How well do they shuffle? And they shuffle lovely. They have a certain mass to them so that they really land in your hand. You can feel the shuffle. But they slide against one another really, really easily. So this is something that I'm more than happy with. I will recommend this Bloodstone Studios to everybody. You've got my vote. I am so chuffed. If you're into your tarot and you're into like obscure tarots and you've got the money, go to Kickstarter. If you don't have the money, don't go to Kickstarter. Because you'll be, oh, I want to pledge for that, and I want to pledge for that, and oh, that deck looks nice, and I want to buy that. It's no, not a good idea. Not if you haven't got the, a few spare 50 quids lying around that you can invest on some tarots. This is probably the most expensive deck that I've ever bought. But hey, look at the nice box. Look at the so we have the deck, the bag, the little coin thing. Lovely velvet carry box. Lovely cardboard box. Nice little grimoire. All in all, I have to say, I am really impressed. I am really pleased with these. And after I have left these under my pillow for 3 nights, which I always do with a new deck, then you will see them appearing in my readings soon. Okay, so like I say, Bloodstone Studios Kickstarter. Cheers.